in every town across this country who come and grow in awareness about the issues that are related to our wild salmon versus farm salmon. A boycott movement of the people can really be ignited. We started this boycott in 2013, and now we have boycott rallies in Duncan, North Vancouver, Kamloops, Cranbrook, Chilliwack, Mission, Abbotsford, and more recently in Gardner. The Fishermen's Cooperative, they decided to join because they know that the fish farms are doing great harm to the marine environment and to wild salmon. And they are also very, very aware of the human damage. So my message to each and every one of you is here this evening is that there is hope if we all do our little part. It doesn't take much. We don't have to mobilize ourselves and go to Ottawa or Victoria. All we can do is go to our local shopping market or go to a restaurant. And if they're selling wild salmon, ask for the manager and say, remove that from your coolers or take that off your menu. All it takes is that to do. And you make a huge difference. Each and every one of you in this room here know about 10 or 20 people that you could talk to and raise their awareness, and they'll stop bothering it as well. I've had a really good experience with this boycott because the issues that we're faced with when we see both the federal and the provincial governments working together with this aquaculture industry, they're formidable odds. Formidable odds. One of the things that we have to remember when we take this up is that if you're going to get involved, just get involved with joy in your heart. Get involved knowing that the little things that you do on your shopping journeys make a huge difference. Join a rally. Individually go see the managers of these stores and restaurants and let your voice be known. Because, my dear ones, you carry the power. You are the decision makers. When I went out to those there stores and I talked to the store managers, they referred me to their head offices. I communicated with their head offices, and they have some of them have responded to me, and unfortunately, what they're now doing is greenwashing what is going on through certifications. They have an Aquaculture Stewardship Council. They're doing certifications to, I guess, appease the minds of major corporations, store corporations, food corporations to continue to sell wild farm salmon. But don't be fooled by that. Take up interest and really read about what the David Suzuki Foundation is saying. Salmon are sacred. AlexanderMorton.com. There are many doctors around the world. Dr. Claudette Bethune, Dr. Monson, both from Norway. They have the science down. And David Suzuki acknowledged that there are some improvements that they're making in the fish farms industry to reduce the harm that they're doing, but it's insufficient. The technology they're using is fundamentally flawed and must be stopped. So I take great pride in what I do. And I take great joy in what I'm doing. Because that's all I can do. And I celebrate every time. Harper can't control me. Harper can't control me. Harper can't go and intervene every shopper that shows up at the shopping malls and say, I'm going to take your right to shop here if you don't buy farm salmon. Can't do that. So we believe that the real decision makers, the people who wind up in those supermarkets, are the ones who are going to make a difference. Because I can see if I wrote letters to my MP, MLA, Harper, Christy Clark, it all falls in deaf ears. It really does. You can disturb them a little bit, but they brush it off. They don't care. But if people who are concerned about their health, about their children, they care. They're the ones who will make a decision, make a move on this. That's power. I've always believed in the power of the people. We have the power fundamentally.
People united, never defeated.
That's right. People united, never defeated. I love that. That's good. And so, my plea to you today, my prayer today, this evening, and I say this every night, is for people to get involved. Endorse the Net Pen Farm Salmon boycott. Join the Net Pen Farm Salmon boycott. Rally behind the First Nations Wild Salmon Alliance that's led by Bob Chamberlain. And one thing that I noticed in the last provincial election, we tried to make this a political issue, and it just didn't catch